You don't have to be a player or fan of chess to realize that St. Louis has become the international capital of the game. Take a look at how one institution is connecting the dots between chess and the arts. It started in September of 2012 with sheets of plywood. A group of artists known as the Screwed Arts Collective cut the wood to create a big four-wall canvas. It was the first phase of a spontaneous mixed media creation in the first floor gallery of the World Chess Hall of Fame in St. Louis's Central West End. Brian Walsh is one of the artists who founded the 9-member collective.
But we've now done a total of 4 exhibitions. Screwed Moves here at the Chess Hall of Fame will be the 4th.
They literally screw plywood in the wall and then they start to work.
Hall of Fame director Susan Barrett called on the artists to think outside the box in creating a work related to the game of chess.
What we wanted them to do is we kept challenging them to think beyond just the graphic aspect, since they're visual artists, to think beyond black and white, to think beyond kings and queens, but to really start to get up close and personal with the game. So what they came up with is the parallels between artists and chess players and sort of that fine line between madness and genius. And when do you cross it?
The Screwed Arts Collective was given 2 weeks to complete the exhibit. Artists worked around the clock, and the public was welcome to stop by 24/7 to watch the collective's progress. We checked in a couple of days before the deadline.
The uniqueness of our approach is that everyone works everywhere, and so over the 2-week process, there's layers and layers as we work towards a cohesive wall drawing.
Someone might come in and paint something in a space that completely changes the way you see it, and it's not as quiet. The scheduling isn't the same. It's a little more up in the air. It's like there's a major difference because ultimately you're just not as in control. But it's in a lot of ways it's more fun than working solo too.
The experimentation with imagery, with ideas, the conversations, the jokes, and the camaraderie. Honestly, I don't look at these as projects. I kind of look at these as moments to just really. Just spend time with some good folks and produce a really engaging piece of artwork.
Chess Hall of Fame officials said visitors viewed the finished work in record numbers. Lennie Amores' critique of Screwed Moves echoed its creator's intent.
And this idea of kind of a dark Alice in Wonderland, where you're kind of going into another world there when you walk into the room, and how everything kind of surrounds you, so you're stepping into another dimension there.
Will you guys wave and everyone clap for these guys, because we like to think this is your home away from home, and for 2 weeks it was.
Fast forward to February 1st, 2013. Susan Barrett hosted a farewell party for Screwed Moves, which included spontaneous painting and performances by spoken word artists.
I think about my thoughts until they come in sync. See, I write it practical, radical, and the actual, factual for the natural. I live beyond the lateral.
Once people are inside the building, they get it. They understand. They're like, oh my gosh, what? And this is fabulous. But, we are still having a hard time convincing people to go beyond the world's, biggest chess piece, to know that you don't have to play chess to come in here. Once you're in, I think you're hooked. And we've gotten great response. We have really good, faithful people who come over and over.
And they came to view 2 other chess-related exhibits on display at the same time as Screwed Moves. One focused on American presidents who played the game. Chessboards on display included one used by the nation's first president, George Washington. The other exhibit examined chess in popular culture. It included chessboards with pieces fashioned after characters in the TV shows The Simpsons and Star Trek and other pop figures. And lest we forget, there's the room containing the Hall of Fame itself, along with photos of the world's chess legends. Like its sister organization across the street, the Chess Club and Scholastic Center of St. Louis, the World Chess Hall of Fame promotes the game, its benefits, and its accessibility through education and community engagement.
What we're trying to show is that chess is a cultural, it's a cultural aspect. There is something for everyone in chess, and so we're trying to show a different approach to it through art, through culture, through fashion, through music. So what we're trying to show is there is something for everyone in chess, whether you play it or not, with the goal of wanting to learn more because the benefits are so good that you naturally want to get hooked on it.
Thank you.